Good morning, fellow delegates. My name is Reinerio Arshy Effendi from Swiss Delegation. So, ICC or International Criminal Court issued a warrant for the arrest of the President of the Russian Federation on an allegation of the war crime of unlawful deportation and illegal transfer of children from the occupied territories of Ukraine to the Russian Federation, according to their own statutes. This crime is alleged to have been in the territory of Ukraine since 24th February of 2022. According to ICC, the reasons why Putin is assumably responsible for the criminal acts mentioned above are, firstly, because he took the action directly together with other people and or through other people. And secondly, his inability to effectively exert control over civilian and military subordinates who committed the actions. So past actions related to the issue, we're talking about the UN. In February 2022, the UN adopted a resolution to end Russia's aggression and violation of international law activity in Ukrainian territory, with 141 member states in favor and 7 against, and 32 abstained. Of the 11th paragraph resolution, the UN General Assembly called on Russia to immediately and unconditionally withdraw all its military forces and end hostilities. From the side of the ICC, said the prosecutor, that the children should be returned to their families and communities. These children are persons protected under the 4th Geneva Conventions. Quote unquote, persons protected by the convention are those who at a given moment and in any manner whatsoever find themselves in a case of conflict or occupation, in the hands of a party to the conflict or occupying power of which they are not nationals. So Switzerland, as a small country surrounded by great powers, has absorbed neutrality for nearly 5 centuries and become a principle of Swiss foreign policy. In international law, Switzerland is recognized as an impartial country since 1815. The Switzerland government said in a report that the current practice of its neutrality, quote unquote, provides sufficient scope to use neutrality as an instrument of Swiss foreign and security policy in the present international context. But Switzerland's interpretation of neutrality has continued to change in the last 200 years, including during the Russian invasion of Ukraine, which has defined neutrality in a broader sense. In this case, Switzerland interprets neutrality in military terms rather than universal value. Simply defined, that Switzerland does not participate in military hostilities or provide weapons to warring parties. This means that sanction is not a breach of neutrality and that it has been part of Swiss foreign policy since the 90s. And Switzerland is one of the signatory countries of the Rome Statute and already ratified the treaty, which means Switzerland has the legal obligation to cooperate fully with the court. So Switzerland is obliged to execute an arrest warrant. Based on Swiss foreign policy, which emphasizes the principles of neutrality, non-intervention, and peaceful resolution of conflicts between countries, Switzerland can provide a valuable framework for dealing with problems between Russia and Ukraine. Politically, Switzerland wants to be a mediator in the conflict, and in international law, a neutral state must treat all parties involved in the conflict equally. So as a neutral country, the possible solution that can be proposed by Switzerland is to have peace talks, as Switzerland is ready upon request to mediate and to host the peace talks on Swiss soil. So I guess that's all from me. Thank you.